Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game. And we're back with 3DB versus Vortex. They're both playing on the ranked ladder, and they're both going to be playing as the Roost today. A civilization that we've been seeing a lot more of recently. I mean, not only the buffs in Season 4 that makes the civilization a lot better, but also the ranked pool that we've now got. I mean, pretty much every map in the ranked pool at the moment is very heavily favored for the Roost. I mean, we've got like Hideout, High View, Baltic. I mean, there's just so many maps that we got that really favor the Roost. So we've been seeing a lot more of this civilization. Obviously, the Kremlin as well. We've been seeing a lot of that. Golden Gate's kind of fallen off, which is a little bit of a shame. But I gotta say, I do like the Kremlin. It's a fun landmark, in my opinion. Now, we actually see neither of these players looking to do the little trick with the hunting cabin. It's something we've been seeing a lot of, where players will look to just use a villager and chop all the way to the middle, like right in the middle here, and make a nice little gap for a hunting cabin, and they stick it right here. And I mean, the gold's pretty crazy. It's like, if you're on tier 5 bounty, or not tier 5 bounty, on 500 bounty, which is tier 3, you can get like, I don't know, almost like 100 gold, which is almost like a relic. It's absolutely crazy. But you know what else is crazy? There's still one of you guys out there that is not subscribed. That's right, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. Yeah? My YouTube analytics tell me that 99% of you are subscribed. Which means one of you, and I know exactly who you are not yet subscribed. How dare you? How dare you not subscribe? But seriously, guys, thank you very much for the support recently. We've been seeming to get loads of subscribers recently, which is kind of wild. Not exactly sure why that is, but thank you very much. But back to the game now. We see B going to be researching that wheelbarrow. In fact, both players going to be researching wheelbarrow. B going to be a little bit further ahead. But we do see Vortex does have that slight lead in gold, and that will come down to the amount of bounty, but B should be able to get this wolf unless Vortex manages to steal it away. B does manage to get it though. So both looking very even when it comes to their bounty count at the moment. Vortex slightly ahead. We see both hunting cabins. In fact, B is actually 3 gold more than Vortex. At this point in the game, obviously that 3 gold is probably like 6 gold in favor of B. So, I mean, yeah, Vortex is still slightly ahead when it comes to that bounty. Both players did open up with the 3 scouts. This is a very classic Roost opening here. Just the hunting cabin, training 1 scout from here, 1 scout from the TC, and then you got a total of 3. But Kremlin going to be placed down here for B, slightly before Vortex. And this is an interesting position for a Kremlin, I'll be honest. Like, what is this exactly doing? Like, sure, you got the wood buff here, but apart from that, this doesn't really secure much up, unless this is some sort of late game thing where your farms are going to be much more better protected. Like, obviously, this is still in range of a lot of things, but usually we see players look to place this maybe by the wood lines, maybe over here, protects these 2 wood lines. You know, a good choke point, forces your opponents to go maybe around. Or we sometimes see the players look to place it on the gold, you know, secure up that gold, or maybe even the stone, maybe over here, because you also got the deer down here, don't forget. But this is where B is going to be placing it. We take a look at Vortex, and we can see, yeah, he's going to be placing it on the stone here. So this indicates to me he's going to be going for a second town center. It seems like B is going to be doing that as well, already on the stone here. But Vortex, he's got a pretty nice spot. Obviously, you're securing up the gold as well. It's going to be harder for your opponent to walk around this way. You know, they're going to have to go right around if they don't want to get touched by that Kremlin fire. But B is going to be the first. It's going to be pretty close. B deciding to only age up with 3, whereas the 5 of Vortex. But B should be able to get the second town center up slightly faster. We see he's already got almost enough wood, and he's already been mining quite a bit of that stone. Whereas Vortex is only now going to be moving out for that stone, I'd assume. In fact, I think he's just going to be skipping it. Yeah, just spends the wood instead on a stable, and now's moving out for that gold. So going to be going for a knight. And if he can spot out where B's going to be dropping his second TC, he could look to punish it. But if I'm B, I think the TC may go over here somewhere. I mean, you got the deer, you got, you know, the wood, the stone. But we're going to have to see. He's not long off before that TC does get constructed. And we're going to have to see if Vortex looks to try and scout it out, keep an eye on this, because he knows what's underway. Scout's actually fighting off right here. B may be losing a scout if he's not careful. And B's going to be moving out. Militia are also called. Now, this is the question of... Oh, he's already done it. He's already done it. Vortex has already called the militia. He knows exactly what B's up to. Vortex going to be losing a scout there. B. He's still got 3 alive. One of them is sitting at home, though. 2 militia versus 2 militia. And B going to be dropping down that TC on this deer patch. Also got the deer nearby, the boar nearby. He might be able to pull in underneath this. But Vortex, he's going to be pulling it. And this could be huge for him. We see Vortex is going to be losing his 2 militia. But the boar going to be attacking onto the villagers now. Those militias should be able to help out here tank. They don't have much damage versus the boar, but they can do some tanking, especially with the 2 scouts in here. But already lots of damage have been put onto those villagers, and I think we got a knight on the way. We do. A knight and 2 more militia coming down for Vortex. The board does go down. The bounty goes over to B, but the TC is not constructed yet. And B only has 2 militia hit, and these are about to die. He's got 2 more coming in. But how much damage is Vortex going to be able to put on here with the knight? This could be a couple dead vills here. B trying to run away with 1 villager here. He's got 11 villagers out here. More militia going to be coming in for Vortex. First villager is going to be going down. Militia chasing down a second one. B down to 8. Lost 3 villagers so far. Going to be losing another one. Down to 7. 7 villagers. 6 villagers. That feels really bad. That feels really, really bad. Already 5 villagers behind here. Vortex. And he is able to escape with the knight as well. I mean, with that whole engagement, he lost 1 scout. I mean, that is absolutely huge right there for Vortex. At this point in the game, having that much of a lead is absolutely huge. I mean, sure, Vortex is only on 1 TC at the moment, but we see he's got enough wood and stone here to drop almost 2 town centers of his own. And in fact, he's going to be going for a TC over here on the boar and the deer. So pretty much mirroring B here. But the only difference is that Vortex is... I mean, he's only 3 villagers ahead now. But, you know, that's 150 food for B down the drain. And he's going to have this 3 villager count. It might go down to 2 by the time that TC gets up. But night production is continuing for Vortex. Is up to 2 now. The idle villagers here inside of the Kremlin. Another villager goes down for B. Now TC almost constructed 8 villagers on that. And we see B is actually over here. So if we take a look at his perspective, yeah, he knows about this this TC, but B doesn't really have anything to deal with it or punish it. No stable down for him quite yet. Militia. I mean, to be fair, he could use the militia. I mean, no point in just keeping them standing around, as they will die soon. But Vortex's second TC is now up, and he's secured that 2 villager lead. And in fact, he's going for a 3rd town center right now. B is going to be following behind with a 3rd town center of his own. Another villager goes down. Dies the other side of the Kremlin, though. Falling right through the Kremlin. But B is going to be following with a 3rd town center, but Vortex is going to have that a little bit before him, which does mean Vortex will be gathering a little bit more of a villager lead once again. Pretty rough start here for B. And you got to remember, Vortex hasn't lost a knight yet. He's got 2 on the field, which are those 2 there, and he's got more in the queue. 12 villagers being pulled for that 3rd TC. B really wants to rush this one up, but has a pretty nice position for it. Gold and the wood. We see B's going to be starting to wall up a bit more of the map. Doesn't want to lose any more villagers. Does unfortunately lose a scout though. Vortex continuing the pressure with the knights. B's up to 12 villagers over here, as well as these 3. So it doesn't have enough room in this town center to garrison them all, so it does need to be careful about that. Scout for B. Gonna be going down there. B down to 1 scout now. Vortex does need to be careful though. These 2 knights on very low HP can very easily be taken out by the Kremlin or TCs. But it looks like B's going to be going for a castle age now. Question is, what is it going to be? I mean, on this map, you can usually go for a high trade house pretty nicely. But I honestly, the woodline spawns here aren't great for B. Best place... honestly, I'm not really sure. Probably here for him. Maybe if you... I mean, you don't really want to delete this. B, unfortunately, did actually lose another villager down here. But having a look at Vortex's side, though. Have a look at this. That is absolutely crazy right there. This is a god tier spawn for a high trade house. So we're going to have to see if Vortex looks to place his here. Or if he looks to go with the Abbey of the Trinity. But it does look like B is going to be going with the high trade house. And he's going to be putting it over here. I mean, yeah, this is probably the best spot. You got a little bit of the stealth forest. You get a large chunk of that wood line. But I mean, Vortex, if he looks to place his high trade house here. Woo! That's a god tier spawn right there for him. I mean, the only way you could get this better is if this wood line spawned like here. But yeah, that's definitely decent. Vortex does actually, unfortunately, lose out a knight here. B needs to be careful, though. First villager goes down. Vortex has a 3 villager lead at the moment, which is pretty nice for him. And it looks like Vortex is going into professional scouts on 2 scouts. That is certainly interesting. But Vortex is going to be aging up. I mean, that's still a decent spot. I mean, I think here would be slightly better, because you get more of like a 3 wood lines. But this is still going to be a great spot. So we'll take a look at their income. So 133 gold a minute from that high trade house. It's like 2 relics right there. So pretty decent. Vortex looking to take out more villagers. And this is the problem here. The town center can't fit more than 10 villagers inside. So B can garrison 1 more. But these villagers just going to be going in circles. So many villagers being lost here for B. This feels really, really bad right now. He's got more popping out the town center. And Vortex doesn't even have his Iron Undermesh in. If he had Iron Undermesh, all of these villagers would be dead. And I think they're going to be dead anyway. Oh, God. This is a real feels bad here for B. I mean, sure, you're killing the knights, but at what cost? Vortex has almost a 10 villager lead on B. And Vortex reaches the castle age very shortly behind this. 214 gold a minute. That's like 3 relics right there. You're a whole relic up from B. Wow. And we see Vortex going to be retreating back. Feeling very happy about that 10 villager lead that he's just secured himself. I mean, if I'm Vortex in this position, I would be feeling extremely happy. I mean, god tier spawn here with the high trade house. You're up 10 villagers. Looks like B's going to be trying to pick up some relics, but Vortex will probably be doing the same thing. Both are looking to just add in knights. Vortex adding in a couple crossbows as well to just do a little bit more damage towards these knights. And we see here B has lost 19 villagers this game. We see their villager kills 19. Wow. And Vortex hasn't even lost a single one yet. Knight might... Oh, okay. Almost gets another villager. Double blacksmith drop down. And we actually see military academy coming through. Okay. Honestly, this is kind of new to me. Because we don't usually see players look to get this upgrade till like the late game. I mean, usually priorities like Iron Undermesh, Bloomery. But B's just going to be going straight for the military academy. Now, there was actually an Age of Noob video that came up on my recommended. I haven't yet watched it, but it's to do with this upgrade. So maybe B's onto something here. Because, you know, I'll have to watch that video after this, because 33%, I mean, I guess he's saving on production cost. But, yeah, this is interesting. Boyle's Fortitude also coming in. Very, very nice upgrade, especially since the reduction in cost and actually buffing HP with that upgrade as well. It's a must grab upgrade for the Rus. And B, oh man, this feels really bad. I mean, Vortex still yet to grab Iron Undermesh. Vortex will be losing that Knight. Don't think he's going to find a villager kill quite yet. Oh, I think he does. Oh, B with the micro. Oh, this is a masterclass here for B. Oh, B coming out with the big brain micro play right there. Calls a militia, but doesn't even need them. But Vortex, he's up to 10 knights, 12 crossbows. B going to be picking up that first relic, second relic on the way home. But B's going to be under some trouble here. These knights are going to be going down. He does have the militia down here, though. May want to pull the militia in with those knights. B trying to run away. B does have the Boyar's Fortitude in, so plus 30 HP on those knights. But, I mean, when you're being outnumbered by this much, I mean, yeah, obviously 2 knights aren't going to be able to fight up against 8. No, he does get taken down there for Vortex, though. But Vortex, he's got to be feeling really, really good right now. Calls in 20 militia. He's looking to do some real damage right now. 15 crossbow, 20 militia, 10 knight, and a warrior monk as well. Probably just picking up relics, to be fair. But B, reinforcements going to get taken out here. B, up to 2 relics in the bank. But his military mass not looking too pretty. 2 warrior monks, 5 knights, and 1 crossbow. Vortex really looking to put on the pressure here. Militia, for now, just going to be burning down some production. But honestly, these guys need to be getting inside the eco here. Vortex looking to take out some of the units here. But he only has 3 militia that he can call. Militia for Vortex going to be now running in. Militia versus militia. 15 villagers inside of that town center. And this could be absolutely catastrophic for B. Knights trying to run away here into the town center, but where are all these villagers going to go? Vortex, I mean, the amount of idle time here for B is absolutely huge. Knights will be chasing down the villagers. Sure, B has his textiles in, but the amount of knights here, and we got a keep drop coming at the front here. Vortex, he is prepared for this. Double siege workshop behind this. B, he's in some real trouble. Behind in economy, behind in military. Keep drop at the front of the base. More and more villagers dropping down. Vortex now has a 20 villager lead. No Boyar's Fortitude in for Vortex quite yet. Hopefully we do see that upgrade coming through. Such an important upgrade to grab. I mean, honestly, this upgrade is absolutely huge. And with the amount of knights that Vortex is producing right now, it would really make a difference. But that keep does get up. And now B, he's going to need to drop down Siege Workshop of his own to... in fact, he's dropped 2 at the back here. Now, maybe this is where we see... honestly, I don't think we'll see rams here. I mean, with what Vortex is making, which is knights, I mean, you don't really want to be making rams. But more villagers getting taken out. Vortex, 22 villagers ahead. Kremlin on the back line with a spring on emplacement is able to do quite a bit of damage. Gotta say, this is definitely helping out. This is really where you got to question, would the Kremlin on the front line here have been a better position? Because now you got to keep on the front of your base. You got double trebuchet coming out from Vortex, which these guys have been reduced in cost by quite a bit. I mean, I think it's 100 wood and 100 gold reduced. And sure, they do less damage, but I mean, you can still get them out much quicker. And this is where B is going to find it very hard. I mean, we see he's producing 2 trebuchets of his own. We're going to have to see if he gets out some springles. But we see here B just losing so much eco. He's down almost 30. Is he down 30 villagers? He is down 20 villagers. Vortex looking to push in once again with more knights, taking just a couple of vill kills here and there. He's sacrificing quite a few of his knights though, but I mean, it's not a huge deal for him. because he's got this keep at the front of his base. It means B can't really do that. He can't do something in a small amount of time. And he's got the militia as well to deal with any knights. Some crossbows here as well. Like, B's going to be able to get his first villager kill. In fact, second villager kill. But Vortex is on it. 3 trebuchets now out. We got a mangonel and another trebuchet. Wow. B is really looking to take out this keep really fast. But Sprungle's coming out from B. From Vortex, sorry, to deal with B's trebuchets. Only the double trebuchet out of Vortex, looking to take down the town center. And some of the production. Mangonel should be really nice here, though, for B. He just needs to make sure that it doesn't get sniped out by the Springled of Vortex. But B, not looking in a good position whatsoever. I mean, yeah, his mass, it's not looking the greatest. His economy is not looking the greatest. Vortex is in just such a good position here. He's now warding up a lot of the map. To be fair to B, he's got 4 relics. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. But Sprungle's looking to creep forward. But that keep does go down for Vortex. Didn't even look to even repair it up. This does actually now bring some builds. I think these were here for the repair rules. But it seems like some of them did get caught off guard as well. And Vortex is now looking to wall up, because if he stops these raids coming through from B, it pretty much... It secures up the game a lot more, because, you know, if B gets off some crazy raids to even up the game, then B could be looking in a much better spot. And that's why Vortex is making these long walls, just stopping any sort of raids coming through. B going to be losing his warrior monk right there. Double Springled out of B. 3 Springlers out of Vortex, though, so Vortex should be winning the fight here, unless he's not paying attention. First Springle goes down, absolutely for free. But we got four Springles here. Mangonel shot, huge Mangonel shot. That keep is not going to be going up for Vortex, though. Losing so much health on this. 3 trebuchets. It does get up. Oh god, audio. What is going on? And B having to commit to this fight here. 2 Springles. Should be able to take out this Mangonel here. Needs to take out the Mangonel. A huge shot onto the crossbows right there. Knight's going to be jumping on top of those. That keep does go down for Vortex. Huge cost of stone right there. And the Springled able to take a trade here before that Mangonel goes down. And this Mangonel for B is super, super important, because it is able to push away those crossbows while the Springles take out the Mangonel and the Springles of the opponent. B actually managing to hold on here. Doing such a good job. Keeping his town center alive. It's costing him a lot, though. And we see behind this Vortex, I think he's looking to go up to the Imperial Age. Militia getting called in. Mangonel's still taking some nice shots here onto those crossbow. Springle's able to take out the other Springles. And it's just constant siege coming out of B here. Siege is really the thing keeping him alive here. It looks like Vortex is going to be retreating back. Still got that villager lead. But at this point in the game, it doesn't... What is wrong with the audio? I'm sorry if you guys can hear that audio thing, but... B? It looks like he's actually holding on here. I mean, it is... Okay, that's really, really annoying. I don't know why it's doing that, but I do apologize for it. But I mean, what a hold here from B. Absolutely insanity. Absolute insanity. I mean, that was not looking good for him. He was down in eco. He's now only 13 villagers behind. He's got 4 relics in the bank. He's cleaned up 2 keeps on the front line. Why is the audio doing that? Oh my god. Alright, hopefully it doesn't do that again. I've tried just moving the socket around a little bit. But yeah, B's looking in a pretty decent spot. However, Vortex is now aging up with the high armory. Where is that landmark? Here it is. Dropping it down right next to the high trade house. He's going to be dropping down some siege workshops. I say that. He's only dropped down the one, but one's better than none. So that's actually kind of interesting from... Actually, I don't think he's got any other siege workshops in the base, so... Yeah, he's just going to be having this one here, I think. Unless I'm blind. I might be blind. But there the age up comes through for Vortex. Going to be constructing that siege workshop now. And Vortex is looking to go into Horseman now. Okay, interesting. So he's grabbed his upgrades from the Blacksmith, the Boyar's Fortitude. And now he's grabbing his... Is that the Elite upgrade? That is the Elite upgrade for Horseman. He's now looking to do a mass Horseman transition. I mean, that'll deal pretty nicely with the Siege and Crossbow. So the Horsemen here are going to be able to deal pretty well with everything here. And B is now looking to wall a lot of this up. The triple mangonel from B. We've got no Springalds here yet from Vortex. Vortex needs to be careful with his crossbowman mass. In fact, B getting some really good trades off here. Not yet Elite crossbow. About to come in. Elite Horseman finally does come in now. But B looks like he's going to be stuck in the feudal age for the time being. Vortex, no, not in the feudal age, sorry, the castle age. And I mean, Rus in the Imperial Age, they're scary. They are scary because, I mean, you ought to think you got the roller shutter triggers, you got the banded arms upgrade. I mean, yeah, the Springalds are going to be absolutely crazy here. And when you're 3DB with a mass siege, good Springals are going to definitely mess you up. But Vortex looking to just go into mass Horseman here. Really interesting decision. I mean, usually we don't see that too often, but I guess when you're up against such a huge massive siege and you're an age up, I guess it does make sense. But keep over here from B on this large gold mine. Doesn't mean Vortex can't get off that raid. And B's going to be edging up himself now. Where's that landmark? There it is. High armory. All the way at the front of the base here. So not actually building it with his siege workshops, but I guess he's just wanting to relocate them over here. And there we do see 3 more siege workshops being dropped down. No Pascayan Tower today. I mean, in a Rus Mirror, I don't think you can actually go for a Pascayan Tower whatsoever. I mean, it's really all down to this upgrade here, Banded Arms. Because if your Springalds have 0.5 less tiles of range, you lose any Springal trade. Like, that's just the way it is. So Pascayan Tower really doesn't work well in a Rus Mirror unless your opponent also goes for a Pascayan Tower. But Vortex getting off some nice raids once again. But I mean, they're actually even at the moment on villagers, which I'm still amazed at how B is in this. He's now on the same age, same villager count, but Vortex does have the technologies researched that he needs to put. He's got all of the technologies he needs to put pressure onto B. That's exactly what he's doing now. Gonna be able to find some more villager kills here. And he also does have that military advantage. Those raids are able to be shut down pretty easily. Will yet to be repaired. Siege for B. Looking to get taken out here. Springal's going to be going down. These horsemen might find a lot of value. Mangonel going to be taken out here as well. Trebuchet as well. Oh my goodness, another Mangonel being taken out. These horsemen have just found so much value. And I mean, horsemen are cheap. These are cheap. Cheap as chips. I mean, 100 food, 20 wood. It's really nothing to Vortex. You're going to be going for a keep drop in the base here. Oh my goodness. Vortex Just going for keep drops at the front of B's base. Over and over again. He's got enough stone in the bank to drop another one, in fact. But B does have 3 trebuchets. This could be a failure. This could be a massive keep failure right here. Could be a doubt keep. Oh, I think that went down to 12 HP. Whew, that was close. But B, he's starting to get a nice massive Streltsy right here. I mean, B's got the relics in the bank. He's got a sacred site. So he can really start to pump out these Streltsy. And Vortex has been completely pushed back here. I mean, Vortex is still making crossbows, and crossbows get absolutely destroyed by these Streltsy. Knight's going to be moving in. We got mounted precision coming through. I'm sorry, Vortex, what? Why are we going into horse archers, Vortex? What is this? What? We've also got tier 3 ranged attack. Vortex, what is going on? Horse archers? Question mark. Okay, we're gonna have to see where that one goes. But Vortex looking to get off some more raids with his horsemen. Not gonna be doing too much there though. Only a few of them. A lot of them on low HP. Nothing the Kremlin can't deal with. I really like what B's doing here, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is intentional. But he's building his hunting cabins in the stealth forests with his farms. And that means he gets a slight gold income. Look at that. 30 gold, 21 gold. Really, really smart right there. Instead of just building them like, you know, here or whatever. Those raids gonna get cleaned up. Vortex, though, gonna find a few more villagers. But honestly, at this point in time, it's not a huge deal. B is pretty much at the villager count he needs to be. And it won't cost him too much to just replace those. The thing he needs to keep alive at the moment is his siege mass. And also his Streltsy. His Streltsy are very much important here. He's up to 19 now. And I mean, Vortex doesn't have anything to deal with that, really. As long as B has a little front line of horsemen, these Streltsy will just be able to melt through everything here. Keep does get up behind the wall, though. But 3 trebuchets out of B. We'll be able to take this down relatively quickly. Springel's getting taken out for Vortex. Streltsy can focus those down. And Crossbowman Mass still looking pretty strong here for B. Obviously not upgraded to the elite, but still. Gonna be helping out here. Very low HP trebuchets here may want to be healed up a little bit. As we do see that one trebuchet, or 2 trebuchets there, able to take out both of them. And B looking to get pushed back into his base once again. B does have the villager lead. But can he keep up with the military mass coming out of Vortex? Vortex just spending all of his food right now. Horseman, Streltsy, crossbow, Springlords, everything is in the queue right now. Rallied towards B's base. No more stone coming in though for Vortex. No more keep drops. Because we do have that cannon emplacement coming through on the keep. Honestly, cannon placements cost way too much now. I mean, they increased the amount they cost, and now they are crazy. I think it's like 400 stone, 400 and something stone. I mean, you may as well just build another keep. But Vortex looking very strong once again. So many Springlords coming out from Vortex, trying to keep B away from the trebuchets and the mangonels. I mean, this is like back in the day when we had Age of Springled. How many? 9 Springleds. Jesus, Vortex, you do not need that many Springleds. I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, at least you know B's not gonna have much of a chance when it comes to the siege, for at least the time being. But we see here B is able to take out some of these Springleds with his horsemen. Look at that! Look at the amount of value B's getting here with just these few horsemen. So Vortex definitely over-invested into those Springleds and just didn't have enough tanky front line here. That keep will be going down soon. Double trebuchet, slowly taking it down. Have we got more siege on the way? No more siege is on the way. But that's a lot of stone being cost there for Vortex, keeping that keep alive. And Horseman just taking out all of this siege right here. Springle's being taken out. Mangonel should be able to survive here. But we see here Streltsy doing some good dodges. More and more Horsemen coming in. We see B's up to 4,000 food a minute. Wow, B is looking extremely strong right here. I mean, he's got 1,000 more food a minute than Vortex right here. He's up on the wood front. He's up on the gold front. He's up on every front compared to Vortex. He's up in villages. And he's able to he's able to stay alive on this front line. Unfortunately, does lose both of his trebuchets, I think. Yeah, he did lose both of them, but should be able to replace them pretty quickly. And that keep should be able to get taken out pretty soon. B looking stronger and stronger. But Vortex getting a nice little pushback once again. B gonna have to fall back into his base. Just to remass a little bit though, we see the Horseman number looking super strong for B right here. I mean, it's just that food income. 1,000 more food a minute is 10 more Horsemen a minute than Vortex right now. He's got the gold, he's got the wood, he's got everything right now. The only thing that Vortex has got going for him at the moment is the fact he's got to keep here on the front line. Now, do we have any siege being added in from either of these players? No siege from B. And no siege from Vortex. Trade, sorry, from Vortex. Vortex looking to run around the back of the base onto this gold mine. B going to be idled a little bit here. Shouldn't be too much of a deal for him though. He's going to be able to pull back in time. Looks like those horsemen weren't paying much of attention there. But double bombard out, able to stake out this keep really quickly. And that wall is able to get repaired up. Return raids. What a mirror we have here. B. Return raiding Vortex. Vortex's army looks like it's going to get cleaned up by these Streltsy and these horsemen. And with Vortex down by 20 villagers. And I think that's starting to show. I mean, look at the amount of resources B stacking up here compared to Vortex. Man, B's also got 18 Streltsy in the queue. B is looking so strong right now. B might be struggling soon with the gold though. On the same front, I think Vortex will be... he's still got 3,400 gold here. Looks like he's put a market in the corner. Maybe starting to add in just a little bit of trade. Yeah, he is in fact. We can see he's rallied over here. So he's doing a little bit of trade. 132 gold. So that's going to sort Vortex out for his gold problems in the future. But he's still got quite a bit of gold here anyway. But B could be struggling soon. We see he's got 600 gold here. I don't know where else I see gold. I mean, he's got plenty of hunting cabins. Does need to delete one of these though, as if they're in radius of each other, then they don't generate gold. We'll flip it over to how many villagers. Okay, so B still got 24 villagers on gold. But a large portion of that gold... Oh, okay, so he's got another gold here. 2,000 on that one. But you got the high trade house, you got the relics, you got the hunting cabins, you got the deer from the high trade house. But B definitely will want to look to add in trade soon. But B looking really strong here, pushing Vortex back into his base, capturing up the sacred site. Bombards looking to retreat back into the base. B now looking to grab fine tuned guns. Means that bombards do more damage versus infantry. Which means these guys should be up to one shot. Streltsy, I'm pretty sure. You're gonna have to see. But Streltsy versus Streltsy here. But it does seem like B has the reinforcements coming through. Bombard on the back line as well. Able to help out here. B training more bombards, in fact. Where is he? Is he producing them over here? He's producing them over here. A little bit of a mistake. You want to be making them over here because then you do get the discount. You see there? Quite a nice little discount you get right there. B really looking to push Vortex back now. Vortex has managed to even up when it comes to the economic count. I think that's got to be down to the trade. Some nice trade actually coming now from Vortex. We see he's doing the short trade, the trade trick. But B still got a really nice gold income right now. Look at that, 4,000 food a minute, 1,300 wood a minute, 2,000 gold a minute. I mean, he's just up on everything compared to Vortex apart from the wood. And the Streltsy numbers right now for B looking so damn strong. Bombards coming in behind this. B going to be doing a keep drop here on this sacred site. Bombards going to be making their way to the front line. As these Bombards will now be actually a really nice damage dealer towards the Streltsy. Because these guys have relatively low HP. I mean, I say that they still got 130. But these Bombards should be able to one-shot them. Vortex still trying to find some raids. Vortex up to 165 economic count. That's a lot of okay, there we go. I think he just deleted a load of villagers. Oh god, look at that. A massacre. Oh god. Vortex would be a great leader. But anyway, he does need to free up that population cap for some more Streltsy and some horsemen. He's not going to be able to hold this with only 25 population room. Horseman numbers for B. Not looking the greatest here up against the horseman numbers of Vortex. He's got the Bombards in here though. Streltsy. Needs to use the double time ability. Super important upgrade here. Bombard's going to be helping out here. Reinforcements coming through for B. We see there the Bombards able to tap out a little bit. Yeah, so they do in fact one shot. Now the production for Vortex starting to go down. Vortex looking a little bit dry when it comes to the resources, especially when it comes to the food. Though he is spending a lot of it pretty fast. But B here, he's got 44 horsemen in the queue. 44 horsemen in the queue. He's now got the second sacred site. Grabbing all of the upgrades at the moment. Has actually grabbed his tier 3 ranged attack. Does in fact increase the damage of Streltsy, so may want to grab that upgrade. Horseman going to be running in here for Vortex, trying to find those kills on the Bombards. Unable to find it though. More Streltsy going to be walking in. And Vortex just getting instantly shut down here. Trying to get off some raids. What a singular villager here helping out, taking out the mining camp. What a helpful little villager. I mean, to be fair, if it wants to be useful, she could look to repair up this Bombard. But we've already got villagers here doing that. We see all of this production just being taken out, and B looking just expand forward with the production of his own now. But gold looking a little bit problematic. How many villagers does B have on gold? And here's none on gold, and he's getting this much gold a minute. What? That is crazy. I mean, I guess he does have 2 sacred sites, 4 relics, and a load of hunting cabins and high trade house. So I mean, yeah, I guess that does make sense. But you got to remember, Vortex, he has trade behind this. So B could be in a lot of trouble soon if he doesn't end this game fast, because he's starting to really run low on the gold. He needs to keep all of his siege, all of his Streltsy alive, and just keep on pumping out these horsemen. But Vortex and B, bit of a stalemate in the middle here. We're used to seeing this on high view, especially when we got a mirror like this with the roost, but who would have thought that B would still be in this after the catastrophic state he was looking in earlier? He was down 30 villagers, down in military, down in age, but somehow he's managed to pull ahead. Adding in more Bombards, now going for the mass ram play. Oh my goodness, yeah, because you got the unique upgrade here for the with the high armory for the rams to give them more movement speed, more damage, and then obviously lightweight beams, the new technology in season 4. I mean, yeah, look at the amount of damage they do and how quickly they do it. Just mass rams going to be coming out from B here, and these only cost 1 population space. These do not take up, I think it's the 6 of a bombard. So B looking to take out all of that production, and Vortex still struggling on the resources here. But B, he's still looking fine for gold despite having no trade whatsoever. He's still getting so much gold a minute. He's able to keep up with the Streltsy, with the bombards, and he can just rally out so many damn horsemen. 20, well, he's queuing up more now, but he's 10,000 food in the bank. Those rams now looking to take down the gate, and are going to be heading in towards Vortex's trade. And this is where trade could become an issue for Vortex. We see B knows about it. Those rams, I think, may be on the way. Okay, not going to be on the way over to the trade. But B looking in such a strong position right now. The rams, the bombards, just so many rams. But he's up to 10 rams right now. Has in fact lost a couple villagers. Maybe on purpose though. Just so he can produce more units. I mean, with the amount of food and wood he's got in the bank, he can just rally horsemen into the base of Vortex. And with that, Vortex calls GG. B comes out victorious with what's going to be one of the best comeback ever in Age of Empires 4. What a game that was. Wow, hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, then please feel free to leave a like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.